Hey guys, welcome. I am so sorry that I'm late, but here I am. If I still sound like a bullfrog, it's because I'm still getting over my sickness. So if you hear me on mute, it is because I probably have to cough. But anyway, it's so good to see you guys. Um, not last night, the episode that we just watched was insane. Grody Kody was being his grody self. It was disgusting. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Or tonight, should I say. I thought it was going to be cringy, but it was even worse than I thought that I ever could have imagined that it was going to be. Okay, you guys, that was disgusting. What is Cody's weird obsession with Robyn? What is this? What Okay, where do I even begin? Basically, you guys, if you haven't seen it or if you have seen it, let's just recap. All I want to talk about tonight is the date, the cringe date. Let me ask you, here's a pop quiz question. When's the last time that we've seen Kody and Robyn together on a hot date? I'm sure you probably have the answer already. We haven't seen them on a date by themselves. I'm pretty sure since like their honeymoon extravaganza. But maybe there was, I think that there was an episode maybe in like season 4 or 5 that was called like something like the lives of my 4 wives or something, where they follow Kody around with his wives, and I think they did date nights on those nights. So maybe that was one of them, but we haven't seen like an actual date, romantic date with Robyn, at least that I can remember, and Kody since like season 1. So anyway, I'm looking for the sparks, I'm looking for the magic, and all it was cringe. But before we get into that, there's a preview that's coming up that they just showed that I was gooped and gagged. I'm appalled that this is even being brought up. So can we just watch this for a second before we get into before we get into Kody and Robyn? Listen to what Robyn said. Look at what's coming. Here is a preview. I can't believe it. Listen to this.
Just hearing some feedback from family about the accusations being made against me.
There's a jealousy and dislike that they've had toward Robyn, especially Christine and Janelle.
I feel like I've been gaslit like crazy.
Excuse me, ma'am? You've been gaslit? Isn't that so weird how the, terminology that we use, that Janelle's used, all of a sudden it's so funny because she does that reverse Uno card. She does that reverse Uno card. She does that Hayukin and she kicks it right back at us. It's so interesting, isn't it? I know, right, Twyla? Yes, she is. Whoop, she is the number one gaslighter. Like, what the hell is that? Anyway, I couldn't believe that. And we had to discuss that because that is coming up. And I can't wait to see what conspiracy she's talking about. What do you guys think she's talking about? Let me just go back to the beginning really quick. She says like there's been gossip about her or something. Hold on.
I was hearing some feedback from family about the accusations being made against me.
What accusations? That's what's interesting. That's the word that she used. There's going to be accusations against her, and she's going to be fighting them, and she feels like she's being gaslit. What accusations those are, I don't know, but I'm super excited to hear what they could be. So we're going to have to keep our eyes open. Yeah, our eyes open and our ears open, I guess, to know exactly what's going on with that. So anyway, I found that super interesting. So let's just go into the grody Kody. Like, Kody, you're so disgusting. I'm sorry, I can't with you. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me just give you a quick recap, and then we're gonna go over to some of the things that he said that were just so creepy. Kody has this new obsession with Robyn, and here's what I don't get. I'm not sure if he's stepping up his game and he's being this grody Casanova to win, quote unquote, win, because he wants to stick it to the other wives, but he also doesn't want to be left alone and single and have Robyn leave him. So I don't know if he's groveling at this point because she ultimately has the power or what's going on, but I'm not buying it at all. I feel like these two are using each other, and we're going to get into that in a second. But first, let me just give you a recap because I found this really interesting. So basically, Robyn wanted to have this big conversation with Kody about her girls wanting to go to church. And Kody was kind of like, well, why didn't they come to me? And Robyn was like, well, you've kind of been weirdo when it comes to religion. And so that's my guess, is that they felt more comfortable coming to me. And he totally flipped the script, you guys. He made it 100% about like, well, as long as you go with me, because, and then he flipped it around. We went from a conversation about religion to him having to guard his woman and protect what's his. It was, it was so weird. So Kody basically was giving you know what? We're gonna have to go over that probably tomorrow. No, let me stick with what we're talking about right now. We're just talking about Kody and Robyn being grody. Okay, so let's go into the beginning because I need to go over this. Hold on. So let's listen to the beginning of the conversation and look at Kody's crazy eyes. He gets crazy here. Okay, listen.
In our relationship, or are we just talking religion for our girls?
Oh, where'd it go? Look at his, he seriously, he has like this creepy look in his eyes. He wants to know, are we talking about religion or like what else are we talking about? Are we talking about our relationship? Like, you're not going anywhere, are you? Hold on a second. Let me see. Want to thank everyone for the birthday wishes last Friday on Discord. Well, happy belated birthday, Sarah K. That's awesome. I hope that you had an amazing one. Okay. T. Juddy said, weird how they associate church with finding dates. Agreed. So anyway, that's like, he's already, his crazy look, it's already going. It's so weird. Kody, you're weird. I want to go to this. Let me just skip over. He wants Robyn to show her ring. Like, this is such a weird flex. He wants to make sure that Robyn's wearing her ring at church so that no one gets after her. And he wants to mark his territory. This is so weird, Kody. This is cringeworthy. Like, watch this.
Like, yeah, I'm guarding now. I am protecting.
I have to say I'm married.
Let me see that rock. Want to see it? Let's see it.
I'll wear it. You don't need to worry.
I just wanted to make sure that bling was big enough you guys would stay away from.
What the hell? He wants to protect, I think he said, his pride. So here's Kody, like lion mane and all, basically acting like an actual lion. He's protecting his pride, which is so funny because remember, do you guys remember it was in the honeymoon episode of season 1? He was talking about how lions, the lioness, there's a whole bunch of female lion, the lioness, right? And they're basically like they live polygamy. How there's one, why can't I think of what the name is? It's late, you guys. There's the male, I can't think of what they're called, I'm sorry. The male lion, and there's a whole bunch of female lions in a pride. And he's like, yeah, this is polygamy. Like, lions, they practice polygamy. Well, you don't have a pride anymore because you don't have multiple women. So why you have to protect your pride, I don't know. I have no idea. It's a weird analogy, but anyway, he said it. So that's Kody with his chest pumping. But there's something else that I found really weird. Let me try to find it. Hold on. Let me go to it. He said something odd. Let me go to it.
I saw.
Oh, wait. No. Just you wait. Where is it? Kody, you're so weird. Such a weirdo.
You like hearing this, don't you?
I want to know that God has been my wingman with you and that no one can take you away.
Oh my God. This is such gaslighting. This is such love bombing. Kody wants something from Robyn. And like I said, I think he just wants affirmation that he's 100% in control, that she's not going anywhere. Like, he's love bombing again. That's exactly what he's doing. And it's just ridiculous. It's so manipulative. The only thing is I don't feel as bad because, listen, he's manipulating the queen bee manipulator. So they deserve each other. I'm not saying that they don't, but it's just really interesting to see. It's just really interesting to see. A Shot in the Dark said, Kim Robertson, yes, Robyn's eyes look off to the side when she's lying. Hold on, let me see. What did Kim say? Oh, Kim, it must be too far up. I can't see it. Okay. Anyway, where is that? Dang it, Kody? There's so many creepy moments. Okay, let me go to... Oh my gosh. Ew, is he trying to romance her there? What was that? Why is he giving her intense eyes while he's downing that fork? That was weird. Okay,
them going to church then.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're okay with me going to church? Like, you're not going to have some sort of problem with, I mean,
Yeah, as long as you
I have
guys
a
aren't
choice.
blocking me out. Like, I want to come. You don't want to go too long without me because I don't want some guy thinking you're a single mom.
He doesn't want some guy thinking that she's a single mom. That's Kody's concern. Not about the religious aspect, not really about his daughters. I mean, yes, he did talk about that, but this is his main focus. This is what he's talking about. This is so weird. Weird. Elizette Smith. Hi, IQ. I can't believe I finally caught a live chat. Well, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm from South Africa, and I never catch you when you were live. Well, you did today, girly, and we're so glad that you're here. Thank you for being here. Okay, he's so weirdo. And, you know, here's the thing. I think the reason that Kody is so protective right now, and obviously he wants to protect what's his, he doesn't want to be embarrassed. Again, we had wife number 3 leave, then we had wife number 2 leave, then we had wife number 1 leave, and wife number 4 is still there. He does not want egg on his face, you guys. Give me 1 second. I need to cough. Sorry. He does not want egg on his face. He wants to make sure that he's not embarrassed again. He wants to protect his pride, as he said. So maybe that's literal and figuratively, but I don't think so. I don't think it's his ego pride. I really think he said protect the pride, if I remember correctly. But anyway, I think that he is making sure, adamantly sure, that Robyn is not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. Okay, let's keep going.
There's a lot of men interested in Robyn, and they were sort of trying to get around me and to her.
Okay, I want to go back to that because I was like, I don't know if you guys, if you guys didn't pick up on that, when I heard that, I was like, wait, what? I remember, and it's so weird. Kody's like repeating what he did when he first met Robyn. Do you remember how impressed he was? And he was very possessive, I would say. He took it as competition when he was like, you don't know all the men that wanted Robyn at our polygamous church. So I was thinking that he was repeating that, but listen to what he said, because it sounds like Kody's talking about present tense. So I'm going to play it again, because at first I was like, why is he bringing up what happened at church 15 years ago? But listen to this. I think he's talking about currently, and I'll tell you why, but let me know if I'm wrong, but here's why I think I'm right. Listen to this.
There's a lot of men interested in Robyn, and they were sort of trying.
Let me go back. Sorry, so we could hear that from the beginning.
There's a lot of men interested in Robyn, and they were sort of trying to get around me and to her.
Okay. Why would... Isn't he talking about currently? Because why would the men 15 years ago be trying to get around Kody to get to Robyn if he was already married back then? I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The only way that would make sense, like, let me take that back. Let me be more articulate there. If there was nothing holding Robyn, like Robyn wasn't tied to anyone, Robyn wasn't engaged to anyone, then there wouldn't be any going around him. Like, it would be fair game to everyone. The only way you could go around him is if, like, she's married to him. So that's why I'm thinking it's current, like present tense. What do you guys think? Sarah K said agreed. What do you guys think? Do you think that he's talking about past tense? That's just really weird. I don't know. I feel like that's replay gang. You're gonna have to let me know what you think of that, because I feel like he's talking about present tense. He's talking currently because she's talking about going to church. That's what I think, Vicky. So that's just weird. How would Kody know? how would Kody know that all these men are interested in Robyn unless she's going back and telling him? So my question is she doing like a Yoda move on him? Is she letting him know? Like, so let's just play this out. Let's just say that he is talking about present tense. And Kody's feeling insecure right now because Robyn made him feel insecure. What if Robyn's throwing out these nuggets and gems like, listen, I really want to go to church. You really aren't interested right now, but there's a lot of guys that are interested and they're showing a lot of interest. I mean, she's already joked before about leaving him recently during that porch bench conversation with Mary. That did happen. That did happen. So is this where Kody's insecurity is coming from? Is this Robyn's calculated move? Is that's what I'm saying? They both manipulate each other. This is exactly what Robyn probably wants too. Number one, the groveling. Number two, him actually giving a damn about church again and going. She's kind of getting what she wants, is she not? And at the same time, that's why, seriously, they are meant for each other. They really are. They really are. Mag said, yes, Robyn plays Kody as much as he plays her. Their relationship is so twisted. That's right. That's why I don't necessarily feel bad. They are manipulating each other. But hold on. So is he speaking hold on. Gigi said, is he speaking presently like men are in Robyn's DMs? No, I don't think it's like that, Gigi. The only thing I can think of, if we're correct and he's not bringing up something that happened 14 years ago at their polygamist church, which we know Kody said all the men were after Robyn there. If we know, if he is talking about current times, I truly do believe that Robyn is bringing that information back to him. Oh my gosh, like Johnny flirted with me. Johnny asked me if, you know what I mean? Like if Kody is wondering, if Kody wants to make sure that the men at church know that she's not a single mom, I wouldn't be surprised if someone asked her like, hey, so I see your girls with you, or well, I don't know. I see little ones with you. Like, are you married? And who knows, that could have been a very friendly conversation. It may not have been anything, but Robyn can make it whatever she wants and make it seem like all the men at church are after her. Once again, isn't that so interesting? Because that's what happened 14, 15 years ago. So, right, game players, I agree. 49ers said, Kody's jealousy just acting a fool. Ogre. Agreed. 49ers, good to see you. It's just weird. Let me see. What are you guys saying? Terry Lynn said, I think he's referring to how it was when he first met her. He lives in the past and always talks out both sides of his mouth, so it can be confusing to understand what he's saying sometimes. It could be. That's why I didn't say definitively, and that's why I asked, but it just seems like that. So maybe he is talking about the past, but the way that he's acting even now, like with his stupid ring thing, let me go back to that. It just seems like it's now.
Like, yeah, I'm guarding now. I am protecting the pride.
have to say I'm
Yeah, I think he said I'm protecting the pride.
married.
Let me see it, Ross. Let's see it. Let's see it.
I'll wear it. You don't need to worry.
I just wanted to make sure.
You don't need to worry. All these men are after me, but you don't need to worry, hon. As long as you come to church with me and do as I say, you don't need to worry.
That bling was big enough the guys would stay away from.
God, he wants guys to back off. He can't. That would be so humiliating for the Codester to have 3 wives leave and then the 4th basically like cheat on him and leave him for someone else. But here's what I want to get to, okay? In so many ways, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, chat, we need to have a conversation because listen, I didn't have a lot of time to research this because we're doing this basically right after the show. Question for you guys. The way that we were presented information in season 1 of Sister Wives, wasn't it, and maybe even in the book, but tell me if I'm wrong because I'm going off of memory and it's late. Okay, and I'm sick. So I'm not 100%. I am not IQ 100%. So Let me know if I'm correct or not. But wasn't it the case that the way that we were told the story of Robyn and Kody meeting is that Mary introduced them first? Is that like they first met each other when Mary introduced them, or did they actually meet without her? Is that how we okay, because that's what they said. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Yes, yes, yes. I could be wrong. I want to go back and I want to double check, but it's like, wait a second. They gave us new information today and we're going to go over that. That's not the way that they relayed the story today. And I was like, wait a second. So Mary didn't start this whole thing? You guys had already met before? Because I have a feeling if Mary had known what they talked about here, I don't know if she would have been as eager to push the relationship. I'm just saying. Okay, so let's just go over the story. Where do they go over this? Let's go. I think it's here. Oh, sorry. Let me go. Let me find it.
On our
Okay, I need to find it. Where is he? He's asking about the story. I think, where is it? Let's see.
couldn't break away. And what happened to you? Inappropriate. She is most likely married.
Okay,
No.
wait. There it
In our
is. There it
church.
is.
And to her.
Okay, here it
Because the
goes.
first time I saw you in our church,
Okay.
we made that gaze, that connection.
No, I made that.
Oh, no. I looked longer. By the time you looked away, I actually said, that was probably inappropriate. She is most likely married.
She is most likely married. That was just at church between Kody and Mary. I don't wait, I said Kody and Mary. Kody and Robyn. Let me know. Come on, chat. Wasn't Mary supposed to be the introduction? Isn't that how they Yes, that's what I think. Bozena said if they met before, then Robyn played Mary. Yeah. And then Robyn says later, she's like, well, we're going to have to go over this probably tomorrow. Because if this is correct, and that's why I didn't want to make it a big deal tonight, because there might be egg on my face. But I want to go over the old footage again and just make sure. Because this is a big deal then. Because the way that they represented the story and how they met, that is not how it happened. These two did meet. Well, I don't even want to say meet. Because it was they looked at each other from across the room and there was a huge spark. And coincidentally, like a week later, they randomly met up at someone's house, or maybe it was Kody's house, something. And that's where Mary was, and they introduced them. I don't remember all the details, but I was like, what in the hell? So that is new information that I don't know if they really actually thought about, because that's not good. That's really not good. But here's the part that I found really interesting. Okay. So Kody makes it seem like there was this massive spark, right? And that it was inappropriate because he thought that she was a married woman, right? Let's just keep going because I have a counter.
Likely married.
Hold on.
And we locked eyes. And I couldn't break away. And what happened to you?
He couldn't break away. Look at his face. Oh my gosh. Look at this GRODY Kody's face. Here's my point. Okay. So I'm sure you guys have heard that once a cheater, always a cheater. And a lot of times, if there's two people that are in relationships and they cheat on their significant other, and let's just say that they leave the relationships and they're together, the odds of them working out or them cheating on each other at some point is like, it's I don't even know, like 10x. It's a crazy ratio. Like it's probably more than likely going to happen to you. So if he realizes he was a married man, and I mean, I get it, he's a polygamous man, but whatever. He's married and he doesn't have any other, he has 3 wives at that point and no other wives. Like that was it. And that's how he's acting, and that's how Robyn's acting with a married man. Why wouldn't she do that? Like, why wouldn't she do that years later? I feel like it's just I feel like what Kody is doing is he's getting insecure, because if she could do that with him, she can do that again. That's just what I think. Right, Vicky? I want to leave this up here for a second because that's exactly how I feel. Let's just, I mean, this is perfect. With the screenshot and Vicky with your comment, mwah, it's like the chef's kiss. I don't even want to change it. Like this is the essence of this video. Hold on one second. Let me cough off my. Okay, and I need to get a drink. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's disgusting. Ew. Sarah K said Kody's going to get a mistress. Could very well be. They're both kind of cheaters in my eyes, even if they are polygamous. The way that they did it was shady, and especially if what they're saying today is not how it happened, and they were both being manipulative. You cannot tell me, I don't care what anyone says, what are the coincidences that you lock eyes with a stranger and then a week later, you're either at their house or you're at an event. I don't remember the circumstances. We'll go over it. We're going to get all the facts. We come back here. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully tomorrow. Just stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. All right. So this is so wild. What in the hell? But to make matters worse, okay? Oh, wait, hold on. Twyla said, I know people that are together because they cheated on their spouses and got married. Most jealous people I know scared each other will cheat. Exactly. I feel like that's what's going on right now. Like the cheat monster is grabbing Kody. There are so many things going on with his ego right now. It is kind of cray. It is kind of cray. That's just what I think. Katrina said, oh my gosh, maybe that lightning strike ended up becoming Kody going after Robyn and maybe got her alone in a bedroom. Makes you wonder. It does make me wonder. It does. Yeah, we're going to have to go over the facts of this tomorrow because I feel like something was exposed tonight. That's what I feel like. So yeah, so these are kind of the major lies that we're exposing today. I knew that there were some lies that were going to come out, not as many, and not something that may be super epic that we're going to have to deep dive into further. Okay. So remember when I was saying that Kody, Kody, you're so gross. You're disgusting. I'm sorry. I know I keep saying that today, but you are. He is Grody Kody today, and he really earned his title. You know how I'm saying that he's very insecure this episode? And I also think that Robyn and Kody are manipulating each other for their own reasons, for their own ego, for their own pride, for their own benefits. And I said that Kody has his motives. We already talked about Robyn. But here's what's also interesting. Kody is trying to change the narrative. He's trying to make things a lot more romantic than they actually are. He's trying to love bomb Robyn and kind of rewrite history. Because remember how we just saw him, like Romeo proclaiming his love for Juliet? But that's not what happened in the beginning. I don't know if you guys remember this. So let me just go back because you're going to listen. You're not going to wait. I'm sorry. You will not believe the lie that we caught him in. This is a good one. But let me just go back. I want to hear Romeo, Grody, Kody, and we'll talk about how amazing things were. Hold on. Here we go. Let's listen to him.
And we locked eyes. And I couldn't break away. And
okay. So he's talking about how wonderful things were and things were just so amazing and yada, yada, yada. Look how happy he is, right? So he found his Juliet and it was just love at first sight after that. And he just knew that's going to be my woman and it's going to be the mother of my children, right? Like he's making this to be oh so romantic. Well, hold on, Kody. You know, you can love bomb Robyn all you want. And as she's love bombing you in her own way. But we have clips of what happened earlier. Okay. And here's what Robyn really thought, or Robyn, sorry. Here's what Kody really thought. Let's roll it.
Kody wasn't so sure.
And initially, I shuddered. I actually had an ick factor, but that was just
What?
Oh,
yes.
Cody, did you really say that? Come on.
He did because I was divorced with kids, and that's
I
a
just-
lot.
Oh, so interesting. Okay, so it wasn't love. Wait, hold on. Let me just go back. What was he spewing? What was he spewing here? Him being Romeo and Juliet? Oh, don't you dare. Can you guys hear me? Is my internet acting up? Don't you dare, internet. Don't you dare. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me.
Wasn't so sure.
Dang it. I'm so sorry. I'm here. Did you guys see this clip already? Because, yeah, it froze for me. But did you guys see this, or do you want me to play it again? Did you guys get to see this? Let me know. You can hear me? Thank you, 49ers. I was hearing you, and now it's kind of in and out. No. You lost me. Play it again. Okay, play it again. Okay. Let me do... I want to do this one first. Okay. Let's do this one.
it's not like your wife hunting. I mean, heaven forbid. It's her, that's like our cattle call. Ooh, she's cute. It's that kind of stuff. Just
gross.
Yeah, that just grosses.
That's gross. But that's exactly what you admitted to doing. So now you're being all pious, right? He's being all pious. I will. I'm going to play it again. First, I had to do this. Yeah, he had the ick. We're going to play it again. Don't you worry. But isn't that interesting? So right now, Kody's disgusted with, can you believe like a married man would flirt with a woman in church? That's what you did. That's exactly what you did. Thank you, lie detector test. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's keep going. So this is ridiculous. I told you we caught him in a lie.
Me out. It just
Situation of when the right person comes along at the right time.
it's that kind of stuff. Just
gross.
Yeah, that just grosses me out.
That
Look at Robyn's face. Look at Robyn's face as he's saying this.
kind of stuff just gross. Yeah, that just gross.
That's exactly what you guys were doing. That's exactly what you're doing. Okay, so now let's go to the ick factor again. Because I think that's where I conked out. Hold on.
He wasn't so sure.
And initially, I had some personal reservations for whatever reason. I actually kind of shuddered. I actually had an ick factor, but that was.
He had an ick factor. So all of this bells and whistles and Romeo and Juliet, they were calling out to him. That's such bull. Hold on. Where is the? Let me go. Let's find it again. Let's just go back because we want to use his words
Relationship.
against him. Where is he? Hold on. I want to see that dumb smirk on his face. There we go. There we go. Because remember, he is love bombing Robyn right now. That's all he cares about. And probably the world. He wants everyone to know how amazing their love is. Okay. So be it.
And we locked eyes. And I couldn't break away.
You look at his face. He couldn't break away, but there was also an ick factor. There was also an ick factor. Hold on.
I actually kind of shuddered. I actually had an ick factor, but that was just.
What?
Yes.
Cody, did you really say that? Come on.
He did because I was divorced with kids, and that's
I
a
just-
lot.
So because she was divorced with kids, and that's a lot. That's why that was disgusting. No. No, Kody. Like, stop it. Let's see what you guys are saying. Such selective memory. Agreed. Agreed. It does seem forced. Hold on. Sharon said, did he have an ick factor with Janelle? Also a previously married woman. You know, in this clip, Janelle was like, you need to stop being I don't remember. I'm paraphrasing, but basically Janelle was like, you need to stop ragging on divorced people because divorced people are good too. And I knew exactly what she was talking about. But Janelle didn't have kids. That's ridiculous. Kody, you have like 100 kids. Like, stop it. It's ridiculous. Okay. Let me see here. Darlene, thank you for the $2 super chat. Darlene said, it's good to see you, by the way. Darlene said, I have an ick gross factor to see his face. Don't we all? Darlene, don't we all? If you like Darlene's super chat comment, please give it a thumbs up because I 100% agree. Addie's reality said, in my opinion, his ick factor had more to do with the nacho eating than anything Diesel Jeans ever brought to the table. Agreed, but he did still say it. And I just feel like Kody, once again, is trying to, like, he's romancing Robyn. He's love bombing her. He wants to make sure she's not going anywhere. She wants him, where is it? He wants her to wear that big fat ring. And he wants to make sure that she doesn't go to church by herself, wants to make sure everything is good. So anyway, this is Kody just being so obsessed with Robyn. And I mean, I know that he's always been obsessed with her basically since season 1, but this is a different kind of obsessive. This is more of a possessive obsession, which he's never really had to deal with before because I don't think he thought any of his wives would ever leave him. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. But let me just go back. I want you guys, instead of doing a poll, where did he say it? Hold on. I want to go back to what he said. Is it here? Hold on.
Sort of trying to get around me and to her.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I want to know what Kody is saying in the next clip. I'm going to play it, and then I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you think, okay, hold on. Let's do... Actually, maybe we should just do a poll. You know what? Let's just do a poll. Hold on. There's no reason to do 1 in the chat. Oh my gosh. Oh, maybe I'll have to. No, because that's not going to work. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to work here. So let me, banner. Here's what we're going to do. Okay, put 1 for present day and 2 for past, like past 14 years ago. Okay. All right. That's not working. No. Can you guys hear me? Don't you dare. I hope you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Because right now I don't have access to anything on my little board, but can you guys hear me? You can hear me. Okay. I just can't put the chat in. Hopefully I can play this. Hold on.
There's a lot of men interested in Robyn, and they were sort of trying to get around me and to her.
Okay. So do you think that Kody right there, is he talking about present? Put a 1 in the chat if he's talking about present time. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he's talking about what happened in season 1. So 1 present, 2 past. What do you think? What do you think? 1 present, 2 past. Sorry, I'm taking a drink of water. Okay. 2. Okay, I see a lot of 2s. Okay, I see a lot of 2s. I see a lot of 1s. He's using the past tense in his state. He did? Hold on. Okay, let me go back maybe. Let me go back. Let me listen.
There's a lot of men interested in Robyn, and they were sort of trying to get around me and to her.
Let me go back a little bit longer.
Sort of problem with. I mean,
Yeah, as long as you
I
guys
have a
aren't
choice.
blocking me out. Like, I want to come. You don't want to go too long without me because I don't want some guy thinking you're a single mom. There's a lot of men interested in Robyn, and they were sort of trying to get around me and to her.
Okay, so you think that they're talking about the past. Okay, maybe they are. I think it's present. Okay. Sheila said, or Shelby, I'm sorry. Shelby said, I think it's present because he's a narcissist and the idea of men wanting his wife is what feeds his ego, hence why he wants her to flash her ring at church. I mean, I know this is so ridiculous. Even Robyn was like, all I have to do is tell them I'm married. But anyway, where he's getting, I don't know. He said it in present tense. See, that's why, who knows? Who knows with this one? I find it interesting. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, Kody is being grody as always. And I found this super interesting. I found this really very interesting. There's a lot to go over in this episode. If you guys haven't seen it, oh my gosh, probably some of the most interesting nuggets. There's still stuff that we have to talk about, like with mainly on Mary's side. Mary dropped a lot of bombs, but first, what's most important to me, I think what we're going to go over first is this new information from Mary and Kody, or not Mary, I'm sorry, from Robyn and Kody. And I really want to know, I want to go back to their origin story and see if it lines up with the whole Mary situation, how they met. I don't remember it being told this way. But then again, like I said, it's late. I'm sick. I'm still drugged up on NyQuil. So I'm not 100%. So maybe, who knows, you guys. I'm not, yeah. So, but you guys are kind of confused too. So I think what we're going to do, let's do some fact checking on that. Because I think if we can blow something out of the water, like to where they've been withholding things for 14 years. Like, is this something that the other wives even know about? Or maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm making a bigger deal out of it than it needs to be. But regardless, I think we need to debunk it, either or. I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. Maybe not in the morning. If I'm really ambitious, we'll do it in the morning. If not, maybe we'll do a nighttime stream tomorrow. Because I really want to know. I think you guys want to know too. And then after that, we got to deep dive into everything that Mary was saying, because Mary was dropping some nuggets about her and Kody, and it was more fascinating than I thought it was going to be. So we'll go over that at a later time, and we'll definitely take your calls. We'll definitely go over more tomorrow. If there's anything that you want to address, definitely put it in the comments so that I can address it tomorrow. Okay, especially for my replay watchers that didn't get to either call in or chat. Let your girl know. Okay. So yeah, have fun watching it. There's so much to go over, you guys. And by the way, we have a break because the next Sister Wives isn't going to be, I think, for another week. We're not going to get it next Sunday. So I think we have like a 2-week hiatus before we see Sister Wives again. So we can get caught up. By the way, while we're catching up, if you guys have not checked out the latest deep dive on my main channel, you will definitely want to check that out. It's basically Christine and Kody's relationship from beginning to end and how it turned from love to hate. It's on my main channel. I will pin it in the comment section and in the description. If you guys have not seen that, you'll definitely want to check that out. It's a banger. It is an absolute banger. So definitely check that out. Okay. So with that being said, let's do a little ditty. And you guys know I'm kind of obsessed with this because we're going to do this for GRODY Kody. And Kody, this one's for you. You guys have a good night. I will see you tomorrow.
The whole world. Tell the world. And then go hang out with your buddy Christine.
Each describe Kody in 3 words.
Just 3.
Yes.
Deadbeat.
Okay.
Dad. Sorry, that's 2, but Deadbeat dad and deadbeat, he is selfish. Deadbeat,
You haven't seen one of them for a year.
deadbeat,
This is about a deadbeat dad.
You're hurting this family,
Deadbeat.
no one else. You're not loyal, just like your mother. And I was like, okay.
Why are you angry with your children? You haven't seen two of them for 5 months.
deadbeat,
I'm going to move forward and find happiness and joy outside of my club.
Each describe Kody in 3 words.
Just 3.
Yes.
deadbeat,
Okay.
dad. Sorry, that's 2, but deadbeat dad and
The rest of
deadbeat,
the kids don't really have much of any kind of connection with him.
deadbeat,
You haven't seen one of them for a year.
deadbeat,
This is about a deadbeat dad.
deadbeat,
Why are you angry with your children?
deadbeat, he is selfish. Deadbeat,
He seems to be sort of like, I don't know, like the reality is bewildering to him, kind of.
deadbeat,
Divorced, and then the father just goes
Deadbeat.
MIA.
A deadbeat dad speaks from prison and explains the question so many people are asking: what went wrong?